Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to wherever you are around the world. Hope everyone's having a good day. Welcome back to Forza Horizon 5. Today we're going to be customizing this thing. This is the 2015 Ferrari 488 GTB. I cannot believe this thing came out in 2015. But it has, and we're going to customize it today. If you've watched my customization videos before, you will know I like to customize them to a point where you can tune them fully in the tuning menu. So having all the transmissions and the gearings all available. So that's what I'm going to do today. But first we're going to look at what conversions we can do, and it's only the drivetrain that we can swap. That's probably Ferrari saying, yeah, you can't touch anything apart from the drivetrain. Now, I've decided that I don't have enough S2 cars because I don't. I looked. I mentioned it in my last customization video. I was like, I feel I have a lot of A-class cars, and I looked at them all and I thought, well, I don't have as many S2 in comparison to everything else. So let's do an S2 class today. So, downforce tuning, we need that front bumper, that front splitter. We need the wing, the Ferrari wing. Well, it's technically the Forza wing for the Ferrari. You know what I mean. I'm gonna go through all the customization options. Yeah, let's have the race clutch, the race transmission for full gear ratio. I'm just gonna have the full drive line. We're gonna do a race car because, you know, I'm gonna be sensible today. Race springs, anti-roll bars, and that's about it for all the tuning options. So you still will be an S1 class, it will just be upped a bit more. So we're going to go back to this. Shall I go slick? I think I will. I'll go slick, and we will make our front tyres a bit thicker. Okay. So the difference is that improves everything. I'm more looking at the stats here. This doesn't change anything at all-ish in terms of stats. It's all about that. I've gone through this, haven't I? Yes, I have. I've just wasted 10 seconds of your time. It's fine. Right, this. Should we go full roll cage so we've got that much more stability? I think we will. And then we're going to go full on weight reduction, which is what I like. I prefer going full on weight reduction rather than putting too much power in, so it's not ridiculously fast or anything. We're going to start at the bottom for engine, as I usually do. We're going to leave the twin turbo because that alters noise. Because the one thing I like is I like a good sounding car. So we're going to see what we can do. We're going to have to touch it, aren't we?
Horizon Arcade will begin soon. Why not say hello to the other drivers whilst you wait?
I'm in an arcade zone, aren't I? Okay. Right. We're going to do exhaust next. Now, what does this thing sound like? Like a Ferrari, as I would expect. Very similar as the Sport, but what about the race? I still feel it's very similar. The three are very similar. I don't know about anybody else. Are my ears working, or there was like hardly any difference? There's subtle differences. Yeah, okay. That's the thing maxed out. We haven't even reached the top of S2 class, which means we need to do one more thing, and that's a drivetrain swap, which I didn't think I would have to do today. But all-wheel drive, as usual in Forza, is OP, so we're going to change that, which means we need to change all of this again. What are the best stats for this thing? Well, apparently not an 8-speed, Just a regular 7-speed. It's not really a regular, is it? 6-speed is regular. Boom. And that's with... Wait a minute. Is that less or is that more? It's technically more with the rear-wheel drive, but if you're putting this into multiplayer, you will want that launch. That's a 10 launch. So I'm going to keep it all-wheel drive because, as I said earlier, all-wheel drive OP. That's almost 100 PI up. Just off by 1. I'm going to keep it red because Ferrari. And we're going to go for a drive. Obviously, you can tune it however you want. Oh, bit of... I keep getting this lag spike every time I come out of the castle. Bit weird. The tip with multiplayer racing and upgrades is technically your launch. If you have a good launch, compared with everybody else, then you're going to do good. Yes, this isn't at the top of the class, and that's what I want. I want it to be at the top of the S2 class. But this is as far as I can really push this thing in terms of upgrades. But this thing handles pretty decently. Because I know sometimes when you put too much power in or not enough grip, you end up sliding all over the place, and that's where upgrade mistakes start to creep in, and if you've got no grip, there's no chance of you on the corners, really. But yeah, this is a quick machine in comparison to my last one, which was the Chevy, which we bumped up to A class, I believe. And hey, because I underestimated the brake, let's go down here. Because rock climbing is exactly what you do in a Ferrari. I'm stuck. I'm actually stuck. Okay, we're stuck on a rock. It's alright, this is what you do with your Ferrari. This is all Ferrari owners, you see. They just place themselves on rocks. Anyway, that comes to the conclusion of the Ferrari 458. If you want full tuning options on it, of course it's your customization. You can do whatever hell you want. You don't have to. I'm just showing you all the options. Right. If you enjoyed this video and like to see more content like this one, make sure you're subscribed. Discord link is in the description below. And I will see you guys in the next one. Take care.